funny with input. And Michael's great with input. He's great himself. Please welcome Mike Schryver, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Schryver. Clang, clang, clang. Hi, everybody. I'm Mike. I have 3 classes with Carl. He has now wrung all the comedy out of me. So we'll see what we have left. You'll find out. I was deciding what to wear tonight for the show, and I was going through my closet, which is over here, and I'm looking through the things, and I found this pair of pants, and it's very important to me. You can tell, what a fashion plate I am. And I found this pair of pants, and the thing was, I hadn't worn them in a really long time, and I couldn't remember why I stopped wearing them. Now, I don't know if this happened to anybody else. I wasn't sure what was wrong with them. Do they just fall down? Do they have a tear or rip I don't know about? But I took a chance and I wore them anyway. So now this will now become the suspense part of the show as we wait to find out what is wrong with the pants. Somebody told me, one of the last times I was here, somebody told me that I was a laugh a minute. And I felt really, good about that, and that it was a nice compliment. And then I thought about how long a minute is. 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know, maybe, we'll see if it's a compliment or not. Nobody ever guesses that I'm gay. Even though I'm a single guy living in Portland, you do the math, nobody guesses it. So I have to wear, like rainbow pins and hats and things. Still nobody guesses it. And there's so many of the pins and everything, I never know which one to wear. So eventually I decided to make my own flag, which has 4 different colored stripes and a bird and a star. A yellow star, and I figured that would cover everybody's sexuality, along with some canaries. But a lot of it is that I really don't have anything on the gay punch card. The punch card, it has all the things on it. It has, makeovers and gaydar, and it has the royal family, and it has Grindr. Somebody told me about Grindr, and I didn't understand what they were talking about. And now for 3 weeks, I've been dating an espresso machine. I'm not sure it's going anywhere, but at least it's really hot. So I say I don't have anything on the punch card, but I did forget one thing. I love Broadway shows. Meet Me in St. Louis isn't a Broadway show, but I still love it. Any big production, costumes, anybody putting on a big show, and it probably has to do with having been brought up Catholic. When I was real little, the masses were all in Latin, and it was a big production with the robes and the hats and the music and everything. And a few years after that, they simplified the masses. And they took away everything. They took away the costumes, and they took away the glitter. They took away the chorus line. They took away the big 11 o'clock number. And I think that's probably when they lost me. There was one time when a lot of people guessed that I was gay. It was when I was living in Houston a long time ago, the early 80s. I had just come out, and I was at a party, a straight friends party. And I didn't really know anybody. So I'm going around, meeting people, and I go up to somebody, and I said hi, and they said, "Oh, you're Mike, aren't you? I heard you were gay." And, I said, yes, I'm gay. And I'd go around and meet somebody else. And, "Hi, I'm Mike." I said, "Oh, you're gay, aren't you?" And I realized that my friend was over in the other corner of the room. And he was going, "That's my friend Mike over there. He's gay." And I realized that I was his gay trophy friend. And I looked around the room, I realized I wasn't the only trophy friend there, because there was one Native American, there was one black person, I was the one gay person. It looked like a Republican convention. So later on with that same friend, we took a driving trip up through the South, and we ended up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which I found to be the tackiest place on earth. There are some contenders, you know, there's Niagara Falls, there's Las Vegas. This was the winner. Just a tacky little tourist town, and it might sound to you like I'm going to make fun of the South, and yes I am. I have some standing to do that. I was born in Jacksonville, Florida. I did have the good sense to get out at 4 weeks old. But we were driving, my friend and I, through this town, and we found a diner that was sandwiched between two Elvis wax museums. And I said it was tacky, yeah. And we went in, we wanted to order breakfast, and the waitress asked us what we want with our grits. And you know, we both said, you know, we don't really need grits. I don't want grits. Please hold the grits. And the waitress said, you don't want grits? And every head in the place turned toward us. And there was this silence. And I'm pretty sure I heard a shotgun cock. And we thought about it again and, you know, changed our minds. Said, no, I'll have grits. Give me grits, please. I'll have extra grits, please. And that settled things down for a while until my friend asked for avocado with his. And then the shotguns came back out. We had to get out of there. That trip was a driving trip, but I like to ride the train. I take a lot of train trips. I don't own a car. I don't like to drive. And there was one long train trip I was on. There was nobody else in the car except one person that was way up in the front of the car. And he's on his phone. And he's going, I'm on the train. It's so relaxing. I've never been so relaxed. Are you ready for me? I'm getting in Saturday. And yeah, I'm glad he was relaxed, because it was not doing much for me. And he just went on and on and on. And a half hour later, he's still going on. I think I overpacked. You have enough room? How are the kids? How are they doing? Are they getting on your nerves? You should take a train trip. It's so relaxing. It was like being on the train with Gilbert Gottfried. A few months ago, I observed that I was the only guy in Portland that didn't have a beard. And I don't mind, I like to be different. But, you know, I thought, you know, well, I'll try it. Everybody else has one, I'll try it. And so I grew it in. It didn't really look good. It was kind of splotchy and patchy. And my friends were pretty nice about it. One of them gave the whole thing away when she asked, did you grow it on purpose? So I shaved it off. I got rid of it. And it was really uncomfortable anyway. It was very uncomfortable. It was the most uncomfortable beard since Liza Minnelli. There was one other time that I had an uncomfortable beard. That was in college. And her name was Christy. We were the two unattached people in this big group of friends. And usually when there are two people unattached in a group like that, that's for a reason. But I was really young. I hadn't come out. I knew I was gay, but I was really young, and I didn't know enough to just say, no, we're not doing this. This is a bad idea. So we let everybody else sort of pressure us into sort of acting like a couple when we would all go out. And Christy didn't know any better either. She didn't know what was going on. So she was very frustrated. She was kind of expecting me, to be romantic. And I wanted to, sort of show her that I could be romantic. So as a math major, I drew a graph of our relationship. That didn't go over very well either. So I put an end to things, before I did any more damage. I turned 65 not too long ago, and I had my phone. I was looking at my phone, and I saw an ad for an app on my phone, and the ad was for solitaire for seniors. And I thought, they have these targeted ads, but this is going a little far. They know that I'm 65, and they know that I'm single. And I started to wonder what ads I will see next. After that one, I thought maybe, Minecraft for the mature, or Candy Crush for codgers, or Angry Birds yelling at clouds. And I notice also as I get older, you have to be careful asking an older person for directions. Because a lot of us will give you directions based on what used to be there. It'll be like, the person will be like, well, you go this way for a while, and then you turn right where that old school used to be. And then you keep going a while, then you turn left by the fire station that burned down. Okay. Get out your Google map, and when it asks when you want to arrive, tell it 1982. Now look for the school, turn right. And right after it happened that right after I turned 65, I had a doctor's appointment. And I was waiting for the doctor, and he comes in, and he's all happy, and he goes, "Welcome to 65." Like he's welcoming me to an exclusive club. He's undoing the velvet robe. He's, "Welcome to Club Senior, sir. Would you care for an Arnold Palmer and some Metamucil?" And then he said, "And the next time you come, we're going to do the Medicare exam." And I have no idea what this is. I don't know if I can study for it. I don't know what happens if I fail it. Do I have to repeat 64 again? Get held back by Medicare. The doctor he's used to seeing me. He sees me a lot because I get injured a lot. One thing I've learned over the years is not to run to try to catch the bus. I take the bus a lot, and one time, the worst time, I was walking down Burnside, and it was late at night, and dark, and I saw the bus coming. So I started to run to try to catch it, and I didn't realize I was at an intersection, and there was a curb there, and I just went flop right over into the street, and I landed on this arm. So I like this laying in the street, and I landed on this hand, and I looked at it, and it's all mangled like this, or even worse. And I was laying there, and looking at my hand, and I looked up at the bus, and it wasn't the bus I wanted. It was the wrong bus. So I was laying there, I just waved it by, like, no, keep going. No, you're not the bus I want. So eventually the ambulance came, and they looked at my mangled hand. The EMT comes, and I thought he was going to tell me about my hand, but he just went, "Aren't you Mike? I heard you were gay." Thank you. Mike Schryver, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Schryver.